like a boss.
All right, Alexians, I'm hoping you guys are having a wonderful day. Last week we talked about the emotion that causes men to lose respect for you, which is fear. This week we're going to be talking about the emotion that causes men to respect you. And I saw this video. This video was made by another YouTuber, and that's why I decided to make it. And his response to this video was anger. I'd rather not go with that. I'd rather go with controlled aggression. Ladies, women are naturally aggressive as children. They're not aggressive, they're more assertive. Women as children, they had a desire to control their environments more. And so, as you grow up, gender roles come into place, and your parents tell you, don't be so adventurous, don't be so aggressive, be the good girl. And so your aggression all of a sudden becomes tempered. And your aggression only comes out whenever somebody hurts you so much, but it comes out in a way that you cannot control. What I am telling you is to learn to use that aggression in a controlled way. Never put down your arms, never put down your sword, not even for a friend or a lover. You have to realize that people will hurt you. Naturally, people will test you, as in when you get into relationships. Your responsibility as a woman, as an Alexian, is to always be willing to call people out on their bullshit at any moment in time. Obviously, you want to be respectful, because let's just say your boss respects you in front of your coworkers and you want to keep your job. It's not smart to call them out in front of your coworkers, right? You want to never outshine the master. You want to talk to him in private, right? But what I'm trying to say is that you got to realize that a man will test you. And what you got to do is that you got to be like a mother who's standing up for her kid who's being bullied, like I said in the last video. And you got to be that mother to yourself. You gotta be that father to yourself who's standing up to the kids that are bullying you. You gotta be the one, you gotta be your own parent and not let any person bullshit you. So that means that if it's time to get angry, you don't put a face of happiness, right? And you don't try to talk it out, or you don't try to break up with the person and make them happy. If a motherfucker fucked with you, motherfucker, you dumping that punk ass motherfucker. You dumping that motherfucker to the goddamn curb. You gotta learn when to be aggressive and learn when to be passive. You gotta learn when to call people out and when to shut up and let them be for the moment. Why? Because if you don't do this, sometimes when we love people, we're more forgiving. We forgive them more. We let them get away with things they shouldn't be getting away with. And your aggression naturally lowers. There's a reason why we have aggressive energy, and that's because it is required. We need aggressive energies because there's a lot of vultures out there. There's a lot of scorpions out there. There's a lot of snakes out there trying to hurt you. And it's only your controlled aggression what's going to stop them from fucking with you. But your guilt and your fear of losing them is what's gonna stop you from standing up to yourself. And man will respect a woman who stands up for herself. In fact, whenever a woman calls me out on my bullshit in an assertive way, I gain more respect for her. A guy will respect you more. And you gotta cut that shit when it first happens. The first week he disrespects you, call him out on it. They actually become more attracted to you. They actually find that attractive. It's not about going into his fucking neighborhood and approaching him and telling him what he did. Nah, that's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that your controlled aggression, which is something that you gotta learn how to cultivate and control, is something that will be more valuable to you in your life than almost anything. Now, how do you cultivate that aggression? You start small, right? Find moments of clear injustice in your life and get a little mad. Allow yourself to get a little mad. Let's just say that somebody cuts you in line, and a woman cuts you in line. You call it out on it. You be like, hey, you're cutting us off. What's going on? Like, you find little moments of clear injustice and you call people out on it. If you're not in a relationship with a guy, it's easier to do this. You want to visualize. You want to find out what are the things you will, like I always tell you guys, and I always talk about this on my Patreon. On my Mindful Attraction VIP Academy, people, which I want you guys to be part of. And I always talk about this in my courses, Natural Chemistry. You gotta have a set of standards of things you will and will not accept. And I know I always say that, but the reason I say that is because it makes it easier. It makes it easier to stand up for yourself. when you have a clear set of standards of things you will or will not accept with consequences based on degree. Another thing is also knowing when to walk away completely. Like I always tell you guys, that controlled aggression, that motherfucker, you think you're gonna fuck with me, is what will give you that edge, is what will make you more attractive to God. I'm telling you, like for example, with Super Saiyans in Dragon Ball Z only married powerful women. A powerful woman knows how to control her aggression. So allow that anger that has been done to you in the past. People playing you, get a little angry. Allow yourself to get a little angry and simmer that anger down in a way that you can control it and learn to redirect it in positive and constructive ways. Don't think that being angry is a bad thing. It's a good thing. It's a self-defense mechanism. Gain some conscious control of that mechanism and learn to redirect it towards people. Visualize yourself standing up for yourself. Visualize yourself turning into a motherfucking lion, into an Alexian when someone fucks with you. Visualize it. Just visualize it every day. Give yourself 2 weeks of visualizing yourself, standing up for yourself in a modest and regal way. Don't get ratchet. Don't get ratchet on me, okay? Do it in a modest and regal way. And I can promise you that the men in your life, some men will not stay because some men will only come to your life to disrespect you. But a lot of men will stay. And those men that stay will have no choice but to respect you for the woman that you are. An Alexian, a powerful woman, a woman who sees into the future, a woman who plans her life, and a woman who's not reactive. All right, ladies. Look, man, subscribe to this channel. Don't make me mad. Don't make me close the channel, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you guys ever want to learn how to use your feminine energy to influence people, learn how to use your masculine energy to become more assertive, and also learn how to blend both energies to improve your dating life, your spiritual life, honestly, your relationship life, your family life, your career life, this is the course for you. If I had to make a course for my nieces, I have two nieces, one is 19 and one is 15. 16. Holy shit. Oh my God, he's a bad fucking uncle. He's a bad uncle. Get him. Shut up, Melissa. You should get this course, right? And this is the course that I will make for them. So, for example, watch the curriculum, right? In the first week, we're going to be showing you how to establish a strong masculine foundation without letting it hurt your feminine energy. This masculine foundation is a source of who you are, right? It's your bodyguard. Without this, whatever feminine energy you create will be destroyed by the outside, because your masculine is your shield. So we'll talk about goal setting. We'll talk about how to develop a serious attitude. We're going to be talking about how to use more logic, how to use more goal-oriented behavior. It's more how to be a man. Now the next one is how to embrace the feminine energy, right? This one would teach you about how to minimize excessive masculine traits, developing self-awareness, healing abundant feminine energy, regulating your emotion, mastering voice qualities and facial expressions, surrendering control, and allowing pain to be felt. This is honestly, this will supercharge, like Kaioken, your masculine energy. After that, we have femininity in the workplace and how to be feminine in the workplace without letting people take advantage of you, and the nuances of how women on power should behave versus women who are subordinates in the workplace, and even the dress code. This is based on psychology, people. It's kind of insane. I'm actually excited about this one. The next week, we talk about navigating the labyrinth of male and female friendship. And this, a lot of women find confusing, so we talk about that. And how to identify envious friends, how to identify the good friends, how to keep male friends, and how to keep female friends. Week 5, we talk about how to release the burden of the past and stop and destroy mental projections. This is actually really powerful. And then week 6, we talk about how to increase your observational power so that you could read people better. And we have a bunch of bonuses. The course starts at $99, and you guys can pre-order the course today at $69 before it goes out. If you're watching this, most likely I'm in the meditation retreat, so most likely I will be praying for all of you guys. And just click on the description down below of the video. Right there, you'll see it, and you could pre-order that course. It's gonna be out by the end of next month or the beginning of February of March. One of the two, people, because I have a 10-day retreat to do, and I want to finish the course after the retreat, because I think the ideas are gonna be so much better. All right, man. I'll see you guys later. Pre-order, man. I'm closing the channel.